Alright, hey there folks, Wrel here. This is so I created a save, a secondary save, fortunately, because last episode we completed Luna Base, we completed Garrus's mission, and so I went in, I already did the Virmire mission, and I realized that I recorded it with the wrong microphone. So instead of just suffering through it, I decided to say, you know what, I'll just do it all over again. And this time we'll do it a little bit faster. So we are going to Virmire, we're going to the Hawk system. We're going to help out some of our Solarian buddies who are stuck on Virmire. And this is a major mission. So we're going to complete that, and hopefully I'll be able to reiterate all the commentary that I that I did. And maybe even in a way that's more coherent, you know, who knows. Well, this is Mass Effect Trilogy, playing through part 10 or 11, something along those lines. Yeah. Alright, that looks, you know, we're gonna use Kaiden. We're gonna use, I don't want to use Kaiden. Okay, so here's the decision. Here's the choice we have to make. Keep Ashley alive like I've done in every single playthrough ever in the history of ever. Or try something new, keep Kaiden alive, and feel really, really bad about the consequences. I don't know. But either way we can use Kaiden still. And if that didn't make any sense to you, it's because I'm ruining the story.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take him out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Love that.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range.
Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
I love it when Joker gets to actually show off his prowess. Let's go with, you know, let's up the barrier. Did unlock stasis. Actually, I'm gonna drop that down one. Put a point to Nemesis. Kaiden, poor Kaiden. Ah, Kaiden. Okay. Alright, get your overload. You know, honestly, we really don't need any of this stuff at all. Especially since I'm just gonna let him go the way of the dodo. Turian agent. We're gonna make Garrus our like super sniper though, because that's very, very useful. I really don't want to click on the OK button every time They're so annoying. I'm really surprised that they didn't plan for this in advance. Make the interface just a little bit more intuitive. Intuitive isn't even the right word. It's just. Yeah, but anyway, let's see. Pistol. A little more damage. Yeah, we'll pump that. Incendiary rounds. The polonium's good because it can keep. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep our Alright. Good. Let's make another save. Another one. Alright, now that's situated. We are on Virmire. Really cool little place. There's a nice storm brewing over there. We got little crab thingies that I always try to keep them alive. Because you can like accidentally hit them and then they just explode. But I do always try to keep them alive. For no real reason. I mean, we don't get any like bonus points or anything. I want to see us run through all of this. Let's do that. Just go. Just go. No, I killed a crap thingy. Oh, I am such a terrible person. Just skipping all that easy experience. Never done that before. Never just like booked it. Ugh, Mako, so strong. So strong. Alright. So the reason that we're on Virmire is to help the Solarian STG, which the STG is actually... I really like that they, especially in Mass Effect 2, they emphasize the story when you're talking to Mordin, because Mordin was part of the Solarian STG. And they do it so much more than like Asari Commandos or anything like that. It's always just you get yeah, the story is nice because you know humans and specters and whatever like that's cool. You know, N7 is really cool. They actually don't given that the whole game is about Commander Shepard, who is in the N7, it's kind of funny that they don't play it up more as people being like, I don't know, really... Ooh, okay. Probably not the best idea to sit there. As far as those units being incredibly powerful or anything. Yeah, I'm actually... We are taking damage. Okay, yeah, we actually, this is actually not good. Not good for us, especially since that guy is going to light us up with a little bit of machine gun fire. Yep. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Ooh, electronic skill does stuff besides... Sweet, that's cool. That was interesting. I've never actually had that prompt or had to deal with it. It does take up a little bit of Omni whatever too, which is fine because we got stockpiles of the stuff. But yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that they don't talk about N7 more. With how big of a role it has in the game. Actually, in Mass Effect 3. I think it's funny that they go so far as to introduce a completely new character to you, which is supposed to, like at the very end, and you're supposed to have some, I don't know, I guess have some attachment to him, some significance. I don't know, he's special instead of cannon fodder. Like he doesn't actually have to be there at all. It's just, I mean, you'll see it, and I'll talk about it too because it's just like so glaringly, I don't know. It's one of those things where you just think to yourself, like, why would you? I don't understand. All right. Oh, counter-sniped. Get wrecked.
There's our target, Commander.
There's actually, there's guys up there, and you can hit them. Just takes a little bit of doing. But if we can't, that's fine. There's one. That's fine enough, I think.
There must be a way to shut that gun down.
Yeah, we probably don't want to park it right there, but let's go. Oh, so easy. So easy. No wonder it's number 1.
Area secure.
And if I ever save up, I haven't done it in like any playthrough, but if I ever save up for a Spectre pistol, things just won't stand a chance. Yeah. Boom.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move out, Commander.
We are moving out, Kaiden. On an unrelated note, well, I guess unrelated to nothing, I turned the music back on. It's down to 50%, but it's still loud enough to hear. Love it. Love it when there's that interaction. It's not like it's anything special. It's just a little cutscene scene, but at the same time, gives you this feeling of there being something, something else happening. And a lot of people talk about Mass Effect 1 being more open world than Mass Effect 2. Actually not the case at all. The maps are a little bit bigger in Mass Effect 1, but you have the Mako, which means that it just takes less time to traverse those maps. In Mass Effect 2, that perception of scale, I guess, just isn't there because you don't have everything. Just feels more on rails. I mean, maybe things are slightly bigger in Mass Effect 1, whatever, but that in itself isn't the reason why there's that little there's that many people talking about it. It's just the perception, and it's something that they could have nailed in Mass Effect 2, but they decided not to. I mean, I guess they were just going more Gears of War style and everything. All the environments are obviously more intricate in Mass Effect 2. Like, this is just, who even cares, right? There's nothing. The terrain looks nice. Everything, it looks nice, but it's like bare bone, very rudimentary shapes. I'm certain that some of that was technological limitations, but for the most part, I mean, if they can do, all of this stuff, then they could have spent more time on the individual areas, but they didn't need to because the maps are bigger, right? Because you're just going to be in the Mako and you're just going to cruise right by.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. Scale is so important for a game like this, in my personal opinion.
There go the Solarians.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth, very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Wrex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Always ready. Alright, so that's cool. I like that they have this this little predicament. It's forcing you to make like a substantial choice. I don't think they actually give you enough background about the whole how the Krogan Wars and the fact that the Solarians introduced the virus because the Solarians were the first ones to uplift the Krogan. They gave Krogan technology that the Krogan... Nice. They gave Krogan technology that they weren't ready to use yet. It's like giving a caveman... like giving a caveman a gun, right? So that's the reason why they sterilized the Krogan, was to keep the numbers down, and that's a huge controversy in Mass Effect 2 and 3, and I'm really glad that it is. Okay, Wrex, you need to calm down, sir. Killing fish. Now listen to the music. I haven't even activated the cutscene yet. But you can hear it. Now when I walk away, nothing, right? That's really cool because it gives you this sort of this impending...
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Wrex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
And you shall have it. But music plays such an important role in this game. Well, in any game, really. It helps you tell a story. You know, it increases the impact. Like that situation wouldn't be so dire if there was like happy fun music playing in the background, or just the regular like combat music. But instead, you know, they get those really looming drums, you know, that kind of sullen sense of foreboding. It's really, really cool.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
All right.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
It's completely true. Completely and utterly true. I don't know, it's so funny. Anyway, so here's the choice. I always hate making this choice. And the only reason why I hate making the choice is because you have to lose a team member. Because one of these people are going to die. And that's just the concept of sending somebody who fights along your side, like sending them in to die, is significant. Which I think is why, I don't know, it's just why Mass Effect was, you know, really, really good. One of the reasons, one of the many reasons. But, man, I don't want to, I've never let Kaiden live. Who cares about Kaiden? Oh my god, he's such a boring character. Then again, Ashley does get a little bit boring in Mass Effect 3. But Ashley is significant, right? She was fighting. Her whole team died. Doesn't she deserve that sort of payback? Kaiden's just a whiny person. I mean, he's had his issues, and he doesn't anymore because he's gotten past it. He's moved on. But Ashley still has this whole like family legacy. I know I'm just talking now, but the impact of this decision is it's annoying because we should be trying something different. All right. Dang it. Take Ashley.
You'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent steppe who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
All right. Even the first time I played through this, you know, when I didn't record with the right microphone, I chose to sacrifice Kaiden. But we are not going to. Because it's good to try things differently, even though I do so begrudgingly. Okay, alright. Alright, well, Kaiden, let's just... we'll use you.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
So one of the things that it's a little bit out of place is actually that why can't they drop the bomb from orbit? Not even from orbit. Well, yeah, because you could go in, you could rig the explosive, you can go in, you can you know where you need to land it, right? You know where you want to put it down. They said specifically on the other side of the facility. But you have to disable the AA guns. Well, why don't we just disable the AA guns? Then pack up into the Normandy, go do a little stealth drop, bam, drop that thing, drop that sucker, and blow the whole thing apart. I don't know. Maybe it could explode on impact or something. But you could always put it in the Mako. Drop the Mako. Wishful thinking. Overthinking it for sure. But it's kind of unfortunate. You know, that there isn't another way to do this. Wow, we really don't have anything. I'm gonna take that. Liara. Get you a little bit of that. And do we have a higher level heat sink? No, we don't. Kaiden is going to... Kaiden uses a pistol as well, so let's give him the... Raikou 5 is good. Rail extension. Put some incendiary rounds on it. Everybody's using a pistol. Yay! Let's give her a combat scanner, so at least one of us has it. And tungsten is fine. Damage versus synthetics. Alright, let's do it. Easy enough.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief William.
He's up there somewhere, we just can't see him.
Rana is under coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the guest target.
Let's do some shield wreckage. Boom. go. Comm systems are down.
All clear.
Oh, Liara.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
There we go. Let's open the map. Comm tower, that way. Oh, we could have gone underneath it. That's kind of cool. We'll go to the satellite uplink tower.
Perimeter secured.
Repairing.
They're calling SAT strikes.
That's interesting.
Watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Oh! Pow. Walked right into it.
Area secured.
I think that's it. I think we got it. Or is there something else we need to do? Ah, there it is. Out of all my time, I don't think I actually destroyed that before. Yeah, I think that's it. Speaking of which, we should save it.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Alright, let's break them shields. And then we will lift you up for you to never be seen again. Oh no, Charles! Rocket to the heart. One of my least favorite things in the
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge.
Mass Effect series has got to be the stupid death screen. It's just like really excessive and feels like wicked unnecessary. Alright, let's take you out. Ooh, look at that little stream, particle stream right there. It's pretty cool. Can we do some of that? Not bad. I think we still got another rocket drone to deal with. There we go. Easy enough. See if there's anything underneath this. No, it doesn't look like it. Save it again! In most games, I like to save my progress. Let's put it that way. One of the things that I think is interesting. You can't shoot me through. Ah, good, good, good. One of the things that I think is interesting in all games. Well, I mean most shooters, I guess, is that. Oh, didn't finish him off. Is that we're always fighting these hordes of completely incompetent opponents. It's interesting because we need it for content. Like, we need to be able to just mow down hordes of enemies because if it was
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Hold the line. If we're matched with a significant opponent, every time we fought, it would be, the games would probably be much shorter. There would be less of a sense of heroism, I guess. The skill would play a more important role for sure, but there's always that, like, we always want the fodder. And when we I don't know, when you look back in the olden days, say olden days, but like on TV, cowboys and Indians.
Access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle it.
Cowboys and Indians is so like our main nemesis, right, was Indians. Like, they were acceptable targets to kill. So you'd have all these shows where we're just killing hordes and hordes of Indians, and then after that it was what, Nazis? And you'd have these shows where you just kill, you know, Nazis are the bad guy. Like, they're the bad guys, and they're the ones that we need to kill and whatever, and they're basically the fodder, right? So everybody else can be the hero. The Americans can be the hero. Now, unless you're doing a
The captain said something about losing some men.
unless you're doing a like a history movie, and this is generalization, but unless you're doing a movie that's like about World War II or about World War I or about, you know, attack on Pearl Harbor, like, you don't have a clear defined enemy. You have to make one up, right? Because it's not politically correct anymore to go after the Germans, or like, we wouldn't just say, you know, we're making a movie and here are, you know, and we need some bad guys. Oh, they're going to be Germans. Like, it's we have to make them part of some syndicate that's it's bad. I don't know. Like, look at Star Wars.
Is someone out there?
In Star Wars, you have the good guys, you know, Jedi, and then you have the bad guys, the Sith. We always need that schism between light and darkness, and I say always, but I am being very, very general.
You don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Nowadays, it's zombies, right? We can kill hordes and hordes of zombies. Doesn't even matter, and it won't make us feel bad either, because we're
What do you want? Who are you? Alliance, right? I need
Slow down.
No. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Commander.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Yeah, so, he was indoctrinated. In case you didn't tell. Or couldn't tell. It's, yeah, that happened. Sometimes, I can't get through. Sometimes these guys just make it so easy. Take all. Take all. Take more. I guess that's a kind of an interesting question. What games have you played where your enemies were like competent and I don't know, had a significant purpose, significant role? Like, and I don't say competent as far as like difficulty, because you can make a difficult enemy. Bosses are your difficult enemy, right? When I say significant, I'm talking about like, if you're the hero, who is your anti-hero? Who is the guy fighting for, dang it, for their side? Better yet, who's fighting for their side? Ooh, right, I can go into the, I could go that way, or I could take, okay. Yeah, we can go down this way. So better yet, who is fighting for their side, but their side is something that you you sympathize with? I should not have turned on my...
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
No threat here, Commander.
What drove Saren to this? It is cruel beyond measure.
Leave them. Let's get moving.
Sometimes you must accept there is nothing you can do to help. It is a great pity.
Alright, so there's that. Yeah, so that that guy that I let out, he actually didn't have a name. It was just Solarian Commando or something. And so I don't think he plays a role later on. But yeah, what games have you played where you had a significant opponent, not challenge, but somebody fighting for their cause, like your anti-hero, so the you for the other side? Chances are, you might not have had one of those. Very, very rarely do the games actually seem to go that way. Because we have this desire to just we have this desire to just waylay everything. Like we need hordes of bad guys to slaughter. It's kind of laughable when you think about it, but it does make us feel heroic, and that's an important part of a game is the feeling you get of heroism. And when you look at what was that, the RPG? The Old Republic. In the Old Republic, you never fought a single bunny. You never fought, which is an MMO, Star Wars esque, or Star Wars based, I guess, MMO. It was always, you fought hordes of enemies, or groups. You know, at least 2 to 5 in a single encounter, and that was your farming. You'd kill multiple enemies at the same time, and the intent was to make you feel burly, you know, beefy, significant. Did it accomplish that? I don't know.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who are you?
Rana Thanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
Yeah, if you look at all the options that I had to like you can to let her go, and 2/3 of the options was letting her go, but she, in Mass Effect 2, you see her again, and she's doing something of questionably, I don't know, of questionable ethics. Again, like you told her no, or like you figured she would have learned her lesson, and then but in Mass Effect 2 you have to let her go. There is no option to kill her. And in Mass Effect 3, you find out that she's indoctrinated, which of course is the case, and she like suicide bombs something and takes out a bunch of good guys. You get that over a little vidcom or little
Commander,
message.
Look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
So killing her now, I want to see what it changes, if anything.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I do not think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You could not have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They are harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console is shot. Orders, Commander?
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Alright, that is it. That's where we're going to end the episode. Really interested in an answer to that question, though. Significant, right? Have you had a significant enemy, or played a game where you had like an anti-hero? Instead of just slaughtering hordes and hordes of enemies, you know, with no rhyme or reason. Like, Shepard is not that amazing. He's just a guy with a gun, but he doesn't die ever. Well, except, you know, Mass Effect 2, and then he comes back to life, whatever. But that's just what it is. You could chalk this whole thing up to luck if you wanted to. Shepard is extremely lucky that he did not die. But yeah, let me know. Thanks very much, folks. We're all signing off.